Hi Stampers! Happy Tuesday! Tuesday Live at 5. So when you start your video on YouTube, it automatically like takes a picture, and the card I'm making today, I put ice cream because we are going to make an ice cream card, but I don't have the ice cream card already made because my sample I did with a different stamp set. So instead I decided to tease you with a picture of the new mini catalog and the new Celebration catalog. So here is the cover. I will give you a slow glance at it. That is the cover of the mini catalog, which, as you can see, it might be backwards on there, July through December, but that's not true. It's not starting until August 3rd because of all the shipping delays. And then here is the cover of the Celebration. Cute. Would you like to see the back? Oh my goodness. How cute is that? Let me see if there's anything interesting on the back of, well, I'll show you the back of the mini catalog. Wait, what is this? I don't know what that is. If it's any consolation, I did not see that on the inside, so I don't think that that is part of it. Okay, so today is the last day to use my June host code, and I'm afraid that it's going to be, maybe it's not backwards. If it's, I'll show it to you again once I get the once I get my phone up in the air, but this code is, today's the last day you can use it. And this is my, the address of my shopping site. Yeah, when I'm looking at it, it's backwards. I don't know if it is when you're looking at it. And I need to bring this up on my iPad so I can see if people say anything to me. That would be helpful. Because otherwise, I'd just be sitting here ignoring people. Okay, there I am. So please say hello if you'd like to. It's always fun to at least acknowledge people when they come in. And let me flip this around and get it up in the air. There we go. Hey, Sue. Thanks for joining me. All right, so here is that information again. And like I said, today is the last day that you can use my host code. All right, so I couldn't let this current mini catalog end without using the sweet ice cream set once again. I'm also going to use the papers. I love these papers, and if you love these, get them while you can. Tomorrow is the last day you can order these. Look at this, looks like ice cream cone. So they're just so cute. Love that stripe, polka dots. I mean, this set is wonderful. There's also in the suite, there is little sprinkles that you can use as embellishments, or in a shaker card. There's also Blackberry Bliss, really pretty Blackberry Bliss ribbon. Okay, so let's get going. Please let me know if you have any questions as I go along. And I want to tell you, I'm doing a gatefold card, but I'm going to do it where it opens this way. And so the finished card size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And what I did was I just cut, I'm using polished pink cardstock. I put it in my trimmer and I just cut it lengthwise in half. So it's 4 1/4 wide by 11. And then I put it back in and I scored it at 2 3/4. Okay, so I took that out. So there's my score at 2 3/4. And rather than turning it around and scoring it again at 2 3/4, I bring this side up and I butt it up against the other edge. And then I take my bone folder and I squish it down in the middle and go like that. And that just assures you that your card isn't going to overlap, you know, or your gap is going to be too far apart, because sometimes when we score, you know, it's off just a tiny fraction, and that tiny fraction can make a big difference. So polished pink there for my base. Then I pulled this out of that ice cream paper and I cut a stitched rectangle using my stitched rectangle dies. And I also cut this one. And I'm going to be putting these on those 2 panels. And then I've got scraps here to do all the rest of the stuff with. I've got a piece of white to put on the inside. Oh, look how goofy that is. How did I do that? That's obviously not cut right. Maybe this was my scrap. I think what did I do? I think that, oh no, that I didn't cut that for the inside. I think, did I cut this one? Oh, I know what I did, because I wanted to use my die so that it would have the stitching to match the other stitched pieces. What a goober. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. So I'll run this through my machine and I'll be right back. Did I show you guys my pretty glittery purple cutting plate? I don't know if I did. I ordered a pair of them off Amazon and they were really inexpensive. I know I showed you how warped my other cutting plate was getting, and so I just always leave the one that's on the bottom there, and then I only take the top one. And so I'm trying to be really good about flipping this one to use the front and back, but isn't it gorgeous? I just love it. So I put the other sparkly one in my drawer and I can use it. I'll have it as a backup when the time comes, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to keep this one nice and flat for a long time. Okay, let me get my little garbage bucket here. That's why my inside piece looked so wonky. I knew I wanted to cut it out of the stitched. Okay, so I'm going to be putting that on the inside. And then I've got some of the layering circle dies here that I'm going to be doing on the front. So let me just... I think I'm going to do sprinkles and then this one. And I'm not going to attach that yet because I don't know which one I'm going to want on the top. I brought this one out so I can do my cone. And if you caught me right from the beginning, I was saying I didn't make my sample using this set. I did a different set just so you'll be able to, you know, see 2 different things. I don't really think I need that. I think I just need the crisscrossy one since I'm going to do it right onto. That is cinnamon cider. It's really a good color for an ice cream cone. I'm just going to use this one, and cinnamon cider. Now let me look at my punch because I want to put it in so that I get it where I need it lined up on the punch. So I'm going to do that. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so I think, let me grab my blending brush. Because I think it needs some color around it there. I don't know if you guys, if any of you have these blending brushes, but do I not always stick my finger in my ink pad? What is wrong with me? I always do that. All right. Anyway, what I was saying is I love these blending brushes. Just kind of want to go around the edges a little bit. All right. And I always just scrub them off on my microfiber towel here. And if I got to the point where I really needed to, I can, you know, clean this off under the faucet. But I bought 15 brushes, so you know, usually cleaning them off on the towel works good enough to that I don't transfer color into another ink pad. I just try to keep within the color families. Okay. So there's the cone. Let's make some ice cream. Oh, wasn't in there. It's like, where'd my stamps go? Here we go. All right, what color? Ooh, we need some yellow ice cream, I think. That would be pretty. And what colors? I think, is crushed curry what they have in here? Bumblebee. Okay. Bumblebee it is. And again, I'm looking at my punch so I can line this up right in it. That looks like butterscotch. I'm just going to do some different ones, and that way I can play with it and see. And I might even do more than one cone. We'll see. So let me just give this a scrub here. All right, what other color? Maybe I should do a polished pink one to kind of pull it together with the card base. This is not one of the colors that's in the paper, but I just kind of liked it together. I don't think that's going to work in there. Let me see if I can get that in there. Nope. I'm going to have to cut this paper in half. I think we might have to have a chocolate one. I was really sad that this set didn't carry over into the new catalog, and I really thought that it had, and I don't know why I thought that, but maybe it was just wishful thinking. Okay, let's do some chocolate. Chocolate! Soft suede, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good chocolate color. Early espresso would be too dark, I think. Wow, that's dark too, but that's okay. It looks like chocolate. Yummy. What's your guys' favorite ice cream? I don't know if I have an absolute favorite. Sue, sorry, she needs to go. Okay. All right, that's okay. See you next time. Okay, so chocolate. Love it. I want to do one more color in case I decide to do two. So how about like a mint green? Let's do pear pizzazz. Would that look? No, let's do soft sea foam maybe. I can't remember if I wiped my stamp off, so I'm going to do it again. Definitely don't need brown in my soft sea foam ink. I don't think I got my stamp very clean. Maybe I need to put some spritzer on it here. Our little Tula dog is shedding right now, so I keep finding her little white hairs everywhere. Okay, let's try this again. That's better. So you can take this ice cream and turn it upside down and make a teddy bear head with that. You can make it a Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. There's different things you can do with this ice cream punch. And tomorrow is the last day you can order it. Bummer. Okay, So I think I'm done punching ice cream. I might need to do another cone. We'll just see how this goes. Okay, so I probably should commit here to putting this on. I think I'm going to do the sprinkles at the bottom. Isn't that cute? Love this paper. Okay, so let's just get this centered here. You're going to have a little more space on either side than you do the top and bottom because I used that die to cut my rectangle with. And then we're going to put that one on the top. All right, there we go. Now I did bring out my polished pink ribbon because I want to tie a ribbon down here. Don't think I've used it yet because the plastic's still on it. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is going to be wrapping around the inside, so I need to fasten it in the front. I probably should do this after I get the middle piece on though, in case I need to slide it down a little bit lower. So let's hold off on that. Hold your horses, Jana. Okay. All right, so that's going to be going on there, and this, and the ice cream's going to be popping up off of it, so it doesn't have to be completely, you know, I would only be able to put just one scoop of ice cream on there if I was going to worry about keeping it within the circle. I like those colors together, so let's do that. All right, let's build an ice cream cone. How did I have it? You know, when I make an ice cream cone, I usually put the chocolate on the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. Like that. All right. I just always think that chocolate's like the strongest flavor, so it needs to go on the bottom. So, talking about ice cream flavors. If you've ever had Baskin & Robbins where you live, one of my favorite flavors from them was their cherry, and what they call it, it had great big pieces of like Bing cherries in it, which were so good. But I also loved their daiquiri ice. which was more of a sherbet. And that was really yummy. I like chocolate chip mint, and I like chocolate chip cookie dough. My husband's favorite, and always what he orders usually, is Rocky Road. But now for Rocky Road, I prefer Rocky Road to have walnuts in it, and most places always make it with almonds. Okay. So let me look at the stamp set again, because I'm kind of thinking I wanted to do a little something else, but maybe we'll just go with the sentiment. But I do think we need to put some sprinkles on the top of the ice cream cone. Oh, I keep wanting to get in the box for my stamps, and I had pulled them out. Sprinkles. All right. We'll put chocolate sprinkles on top. Yum, that looks good. Okay. So I think I need to, yeah, I got myself a piece of polished pink out to cut that circle with. So let me cut that real quick. So there is that one. And then what do we want to mount this on? Because I want it on another layer. Should we just go with white? I've got a piece here. I'll cut it and see. Oops. Oh, that gives me opportunity to use my magnet. Got this magnet thing at Home Depot. It extends way out so I can reach under my desk and grab stuff. Hee hee. Because I am constantly dropping. Dropping. Okay. I don't know if that pleases me. Okay. Does it please you? I don't know. I don't know if it pleases me. Anybody have a suggestion for a different color than white? What if I did this mint green color, this soft sea foam? Would that look weird? Let me grab a piece. I'm gonna try it because I can always just go with the white. But colors are more fun. Okay, I'm going to run this through. might go, ooh, no, that doesn't work. But you never know. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. I don't know why. Kind of like it. There's green in here. And I think there's the soft sea foam in there. Let me see what it says on here. Soft sea foam. So I'm just going to go with it because I kind of like it. All right. So that is going to pop up there. We need to put the ribbon probably down a little bit lower. So probably down there. Okay, so I am going to just run a little bit of adhesive right there to catch the ribbon. There, does that feel like, yep, it feels attached pretty darn good. Okay, let me make a bow. Sorry about my inky fingers. This ribbon is so pretty, so shiny. Cute. Okay. All right, the bow is ready. And let's see. Guess we can go ahead and get that put on. Okay, so I'm going to have this card, I'm going to have this part attached to the top. You could attach it to the bottom, but I think it will work better having it attached to the top. And I'm just actually going to bring my bone folder in here and give this a little bit more of a burnish there and here. So you only want to put adhesive on the top half. So I am going to hold my finger there so I can see where half is. Make sure here that I got it. Okay, there we go. So that's good. And then I'm deciding if I want to pop the next circle up as well as the ice cream cone, and I'm kind of thinking I do. And what sentiment do I want to put on the outside of this? I kind of like the "you're so cool." You're so cool. Okay, I think I'll go with that. Our ice cream cone's a little wonky, so I'm just trying to get the cone part straight because the ice cream's a little wonky on the cone, which I did on purpose. Okay, I think I'll do the "you're so cool" coming off over there. And maybe I'll do it in the soft suede. Let's see. You're so cool. There we go. All right, before I put that bow on, let's do the inside. And happy birthday with sprinkles on top. See if it will fit on this block here. It does. Okay, and I think I will stamp that with the polished pink. I have to keep wiping my fingers because I'm so bad at sticking my fingers in my ink pads. All right. Happy birthday. And I want with sprinkles on top. And hopefully I won't get this too uneven. And I want to do with the sprinkles on top in the soft suede. like we did with the sprinkles on top of the ice cream. Lots of sprinkles. Okay, let's get that put on the inside. Of course, I'm going to have to get into my bling. Gotta have some bling. There we go. And let's get the bow on. That bow turned out so cute. I tend to always put 3 glue dots on my bows because I don't want them coming off. There we go. All right, let me get some blingity bling bling. And then I will show you the sample one I made. I used totally different stamps and papers. All right. There we go. You're so cool. Happy birthday with sprinkles on top. All right, let me bring in the other card. So now this one, I would say I did this one vertical, and I did this one horizontal. So this uses that cute kitchen set that's in the new annual catalog. I just love the cherries, so we've got a bowl full of cherries there. I used the black and white gingham is from the big host collection papers that you can earn when you spend $150 or more, or have a party. You can spend your host rewards on that pack of paper. And then inside our friendship tips the scale, and I just ran another strip of that paper in there. So it's the same card. I just turned it this way instead. and I put one of my blings right there in the middle on the, you can make the needle of the scale anywhere on the scale that you want. And what I used for the little shelf or wood or counter, whatever you want to say that that is from the set of window dies that's in the annual catalog. So that's where I got that from. So, same card, different direction, look like totally different cards. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love it if you would subscribe. I've got a gazillion videos available that go way back, and you can also find me on my Facebook page, which is Jana Stamps. And here on YouTube, it's all one word. On Facebook, it's 2 words, Jana Stamps. So come over there and find me. I do videos there on Fridays at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So please give me a thumbs up and share my video if you would like. And I just really appreciate you joining me here, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Have a great week. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.